I had $600 in YouTube funds and didn't even know I had it. That was an exciting day when I realized YouTube was trying to pay me money and I didn't have my banking account set up yet to receive the money. That's the day that I got hooked on YouTube and I knew there was something about this thing, that there was a way to make a residual income, that I didn't have to go out there breaking my back every day and sweating like a dog for the rest of my life, and a way to set up something for retirement. That's the day I got excited about it. And I didn't even know how to really go about it. You see, I think it was like, 9 years ago? I shot my first video on a school custodian channel that I have. You can go anywhere on Google and you can type in school custodian, how to clean schools, how to strip wax floors. You're going to find my other channel, Mr. Jeff the Custodian. I started that channel by complete accident, and then I got monetized in that channel. And then 5 years ago, I'm sitting on a computer and I look and I'm just kind of fooling with analytics and stuff. I didn't know how all that stuff worked. And it said $600 some odd, $26, I don't remember what it was, pending payment. And I was like, what? How did this happen? Well, I didn't know anything about AdSense. I didn't know anything about YouTube wanting to pay me for me having content on YouTube for advertisers to put on there. I thought, man, how easy is this? Well, when I made my first video, it was made for the sole purpose that someone said, I bet y'all custodians like, having your summer off, don't you? I was like, we don't get our summers off. That's when we really get in there and get it. So I made a little video on what custodians do in the summer. Well, I didn't know at that time about the copyrights and all that stuff. And it's the first video on my channel, and I can't even make a dime off of it because of the copyrights of what I did with that. Well, that rocked on, I think, maybe like 2 years. And we had a lot of people come into work and different things, so I decided to make some videos on how to train people. I thought, you know what? I have private links to this. I'm just going to make it public. Didn't know what that meant. So I made it public, and I remember I got my first subscriber. And I was like, well, that's pretty cool. Then a few days later, I had 5 subscribers. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Then it was 100, 200. And I remember when I had, it was around 500 subscribers, and that's when my son, he was like, probably around 11, 12 years old, and his friends was like, your daddy's got 500 subscribers on YouTube? Wow. Well, here I am 9 years later from that very first video, and I've got 8,000 something subscribers on that channel. Still a small channel. But I tell you what I did when I realized I had $600 in there. I put in my bank information. And they sent me the $600 and something into my account. And I was like, you really got to be kidding. I shot all this video with a cell phone. Older cell phones. Right now I'm shooting this on an iPhone 11. But I shot that on an older cell phone. And I was like, really? I done all this footage on a cell phone? Well, I bought some little cheap type GoPro stuff, and I kind of hammed it up a little bit. I had a really good season there to where I had some really good material, really good content and all that kind of stuff. And I have a lot of my older videos on that channel that gets a lot of attention. But let's fast forward, to where I am now. About 3 months ago, I would make, up till 3 months ago, about $100 a month on that channel. And I'm up now to, I think they're going to send me like $197 for last month. It's like a month behind. And I look today, as July is closing out, I'm making about $157 on that channel this month. Well, that's gas money. I went and filled my F-150 up a while ago, and I think it took $115. So it's gas money is what it is. Plus I have to hold out for taxes on that. And y'all know me, I got to take a drink. But I got bit by the YouTube bug. I'm telling y'all, I got bit by it. And I just can never get away from this, and it's a dream of mine. And I'm telling you, the video I posted last night, I was whining, I was belly aching, I was crying about it. And I've been posting belly aching videos all weekend. I'm not going to take them off here. I want to, but I know you don't need to take videos off. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave them on. But the person that commented today, it's your dream, make it happen. I thought, I'm not producing content that people want. My dream's not going to happen belly aching and whining about my life. People don't want to hear that. People want something that they can relate to and somebody that's authentic, but they want to get some value out of it as well. So I thought, you have this passion and this dream about making YouTube work. Why don't you just talk about YouTube? Then share some of your life in amongst that. Relate to people as well and help people along the way as well. Will that work? Well, I don't know if it will or not. But I know I've got to niche down on this channel right here, because I realize that my other channel is a DIY channel. What I have taught on there in some of my videos that have, 1 million views, it took several years for some of them to get there. I'm not one of these that gets 1 million views overnight or anything like that. But when I look at that and I go back and see what a couple of those videos have made me over the years, I'm like, okay, I need to do the same on this channel right here. I need to niche down and have a direction to go on this channel. Look, I'm 56 years old, and I try to relate to everybody as much as I can. I love to pour into young people, and I went in that direction with the channel one time, trying to pour into young people and different things, and I realized how I was when I was young, and I really wasn't interested in listening to older people. If I would have, I'd be retired right now. But anyway, trying to figure out where you need to go. The main thing I know is I started and I'm learning more and I'm growing more, and I'm doing a lot of self-evaluations about myself and realizing, I'm talking to somebody else on the other side of this camera, and they're looking for value and connection with someone. And how can I do that? Well, I'm working on that. And I realize, getting that comment that I got today that just really got me going about, that it's your dream, go get it, go after it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. And I'll try my best not to bellyache and whine and carry on. I'll try to make something that is worthwhile to you, to stay true to you, to be myself. And I did make a video. I had a comment made that subscriber said they subscribed to my channel because I made a video yesterday while I was cooking breakfast, and that probably was the best idea for the noise because somebody said something about the audio in that one. But I said, I am my own algorithm. Well, you are your own algorithm. What you produce, what you put out there in the content and how you relate to people, that's what gets your videos out there. I know that. Because I've had videos on my other channel that I would get up the next morning and they would be tremendous amount of views. I've never had a video go viral overnight on that channel. I've made a huge mistake, and I may share this later on. I may be sharing too much information in this one video, but I'm just sharing me. I made a channel probably 2 years ago, and I wished I would have never deleted that channel. It was a huge mistake. I've tried to remake this video over, and I have in a way, but not like I did that time. In that video, it was hammering. I got like 200 subscribers just bam overnight off that one video. That channel was humming. And I made a video on this. You can find it in the playlist. I think it's all about YouTube on here that I shot down at the lake. And it's a genuine video. It's really me talking. It's really how I feel. Of how I let a comment stop me dead in my tracks on that channel. And I deleted that channel because I got in my head. And I talk about on that, that video that I made down at the lakes a month or so ago about you gotta have thick skin if you're gonna be a content creator with what people will say to you. But people will also say things that will get you fired up, give you a video idea, and will motivate you. Because the comment that was made this morning, when I got up and seen that comment, because I wrestled last night, I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning making a video because I wanted this to work so bad. And I thought, you're trying too hard, Jeff. You just got to do this, just show up and be you and give the people what they want. Give people what they want. So that's what I'm trying to do. Did I introduce myself this time? Probably not. My name is Jeff. I call this channel Jeff Vibes because you see me, I'm just vibing. I'm just doing life. And I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. If you like this kind of content. If you don't, this kind of content's not for you. You didn't make it this far in this video anyway. But if you don't know this, you hit a bell notification, that little bell. That way you'll know when I post new videos. A lot of people don't know that. But it just helps the channel to grow. If you run across anybody's channel, not just mine, if you'll like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification, it just helps the algorithm push it out. So, y'all have a great, wonderful evening. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Woo, let's do this thing. We're going to grow on YouTube together. Yes! I can't cut this thing off.